Tonight I'm sad, for no longer will I be able to watch you every evening from my lonely shadowed box. And no signature.
A man can't take the same box every night for 47 nights without the whole theater knowing who he is. Gogol. Nasty, foreign-sounding name.
That was very mean of you. He really is a great surgeon. He cures deformed children and mutilated soldiers.
Soldiers?
Oh, a human statue kind of thing?
I've been meeting you in dreams all my life. Standing just like that.
Take your hands off.
Don't you be jealous, my friend. She's not for either of us. She's only wax.
What number's the station?
Madame, I only told you 4 times tonight. 12:50.
What, madame?
To hear tonight for the first time on any concert stage an original composition of Monsieur Orlac. His enviable reputation for purity of tone and brilliance of technique. Monsieur Orlac is now on the platform.
Curtain calling on.
Oh, yes, Charles. You listen, Marie. You know the signal. If he coughs twice, it means I love you.
You see my warrant. You only have one question to answer. Who's the man who escaped from your balcony in the palace?
Oh!
Oh my god. What's this guy's deal?
How many times? 6, 8, 10 times. I lost count. What a system.
No, we won't need any more systems.
Maybe we'll miss all this. Curtain calls, grease paint.
Marie, come on. We need help at the party. You go. I can dress myself. Oh.
You know me?
We all know you. You've kept the theater running by buying that box every night.
Every night I've watched you, and tonight, the last night, I felt I must come and thank you for what you've meant to me.
Oh, I'm very flattered. I do hope so, for the theater's sake. I won't be here, I'm afraid.
Oh, you are playing somewhere else?
Never again. I'm going to England with my husband.
Your...
Okay, so...
Your husband?
Stephen Orlac. I'm meeting his train tonight.
Stephen Orlac.
We've been married a year, but he's been on tour and I've been busy with the theater. So you see, this is really going to be our honeymoon.
I've come to depend on seeing you every night.
But, I'm going to England.
But I must see you again.
I see the title now.
Dr. Gogol, why not join our party? You represent our public. Come on.
A wedding cake for the bride who's been married a year.
Who hasn't been on a honeymoon yet? Don't forget our public. Oh, Dr. Gogol.
Not so eager to interact with him. They can all just laugh it off. A world-renowned surgeon is obsessively in love with an actress who is about to leave on her honeymoon.
Where are you taking that figure?
How is this going to play out?
Melting pot?
There's 50 francs of wax in that thing.
And no doubt you'd take 75 for it, would you?
What's the idea?
Did you ever hear of Galatea?
Gala who?
You see, she was a statue herself. Pygmalion formed her, out of marble. And then she came to life. Here, 100 francs if you deliver the statue to my house.
It's a go, Dr. Go.
See, monsieur, 20 francs extra for the dog in the van.
Got a criminal man on board.
Who is that man? Rollo, the murderer. You read the case, monsieur? The American threw knives in a circus, stuck one in his father's back because of a woman. His autograph. I have here autographs of 100 famous persons, and not a single murderer. Pardon me.
They can just open it like that.
Fat boy.
Monsieur Rollo, how did you happen to become such a great expert at knife throwing?
Practice. Learned it was a pen when I was 6.
May I have your autograph?
Sure, gimme.
Oh.
Hey, you can't talk about her like that. I love that dame, even if she did two-time me.
The pen!
I mean, that got to borrow a pen.
Old hands can still do their stuff, eh?
What do you want?
here?
This happens to be my pin.
Well, take it and get out.
What about that call for Dr. Gogo?
You're still trying to get him. Here's the American journalist you sent for.
Hiya, kid.
This Rollo is an American.
Yes, that's why I make a good story for our paper.
The fact is, we're anxious to avoid undue sensationalism in the American papers.
Oh, I know what you mean. I'll use a soft pencil.
Her first natural sleep in weeks.
Poor little thing.
Telephone for you, Professor.
Disturb me now.
But it's the prefect of police himself. He insists.
Oh. Yes, Monsieur Rosin. Yes? Rollo? Tomorrow at 6? Of course, I'll be there.
Can you please tell me when the 410 Blue Express will arrive?
Go ahead and tell her, Chief.
No one seems to know, madame. It's 20 minutes late already.
Wrecked! Number 18 is wrecked!
What train is wrecked?
Sorry, madame, I can't give any information.
Then give it to me.
Fontainebleau Express, Monsieur le Préfet.
Is it serious?
I don't know, madame.
Where was it?
Near Giron, 20 miles out. Relief train leaving on track 9.
Stephen! Oh, help me, please! Help me, somebody! Please, here! Well, Doctor?
Your husband will live.
Oh, madame, what joy!
It's only his hands.
Only his hands.
I'm afraid we shall have to amputate.
Oh, amputate!
damn.
What are hands when it's a matter of saving life?
But his hands are his life!
Dr. Gogo.
Oh, no, not that man.
But he's a genius, madame. And if it means Monsieur Stephen's life.
Doctor, can you get an ambulance to take my
so
husband
this
to
is-
Paris, to Dr. Gogo's house immediately?
But, madame...
I know the risk. I'll take the responsibility.
Okay, he has an opportunity for something. What's he gonna do with it? Is this an actual execution?
Wizard! Out!
For the other guy, right? This is 1935, right? When was the last guillotine execution? 1977? The last one was in 1977, and it was in France, which, that makes sense. So does he have some kind of perverse pleasure from watching people get decapitated?
Say, I always like to make a couple of bucks by writing some articles for the magazine section of our paper back in New York.
Why buy articles about me? You can get all you want from the medical journal.
Well, Doc, you want to make a couple of dollars, don't you? Chief, will you talk?
I mean, he's a
Oh,
doctor.
I hate that murder.
He's a doctor. He's already making a couple bucks. Her husband is being dropped off for surgery at the same time as the statue of her is being delivered. That's gonna be a real nasty look.
Yes, Professor.
Where's the ambulance? I ordered no case here for experiment.
They brought a man whose hands were smashed in the Fontainebleau wreck.
What man? What wreck? How dare you let people turn my clinic into a public hospital?
But, Professor, his wife brought him. A Madame Orlac. She said you were her friend.
Uh-huh.
Doctor, his hands, can you save them?
There are other outlets for musical talent besides playing. He's also a composer.
I
So,
understand.
what's he gonna do?
And I believed you would save them. Believed you would help me.
If it would help, I'd gladly give my own 2 hands, but there must be a...
Impossible, Professor.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Napoleon said that word is not French.
Well, I mean, Napoleon was Corsican, so...
Don't worry about it. I'll have Rollo's body at your clinic within 30 minutes.
Oh, he's gonna use the murderer's hands. And he's got a fresh donor right there, so... He's gonna give a pianist a murderer's hands. How's that gonna go?
Congratulations, Professor. You've done it.
Once I felt the blood pulsing through the hands, I knew the operation would succeed.
There's never been any woman in this house but me. I prefer live ones to dead ones.
Françoise.
Oh,
Get out.
Hello there, how are you?
well, who are you?
Oh, that's no way to talk to a gentleman.
Nobody comes in
Come
here.
come here, Queenie, look at here. Now, there's a 50-franc note. I'll give it to you if you answer me one question. Now, they brought a stiff in here. What did he do with it?
He's upstairs fussing over it now. Oh, there's your answer. Now get out.
What did they do with the head?
The head?
Yes, the head's off. I saw it come off myself.
He doesn't
the
know
head was on when they
about...
carried
She doesn't
it
know
in
about the
here.
body.
Are you sure of that?
I'm sure of
She
it.
doesn't know about the execution.
Jumping catfish. What's going on in here?
She doesn't know about the body. Is there a reason he kept it from her? Or is it is it just a need to know thing?
Galatea.
It was wonderful having you to myself all these months.
You're a selfish little thing, aren't you?
No, darling. You won't have them much longer.
Makes sense you would need them on for a good long time, considering.
They feel dead.
They will for a time.
They don't look like mine.
You forget.
They're not yours.
They were badly crushed. Alcohol.
Does he know? Do any of them know?
No one in the world but you, Doctor, could have performed this miracle. We can never repay you.
It was basically a hand transplant. Do they not know about that?
You'll need some regular massage, some ultraviolet treatments, graduated exercise. I'm afraid it'll prove a long and expensive business.
So they actually don't know. They actually don't know that he just transplanted someone else's hands onto his body. It's really good makeup they have on the wrist there. It really makes it look like he's spliced another person's hands onto his wrists. Eesh. Oh, they had to start pawning off some of their stuff in order to pay for it all.
You know we'll pay you just as soon as Monsieur Stephen is well again. I understand, madame.
Wonderful invention, the phonograph. Keeps a man alive long after he's dead.
Please, don't say things like that, darling.
Forgive me, darling, for thinking so much of myself. More practice. That's the answer.
Yes, that's it. More practice. I know how proud you are of it. Why don't you go to your stepfather?
I swore I'd never see that man again.
But, darling, this is an emergency, surely.
It wouldn't mean a thing to him.
You've no right to force your way in here.
The piano is still our property till the loan is paid.
I want my money.
But, monsieur, we really intend to pay you.
I want my money or I'll take the piano.
Pay, eh? Very well. I'll return tomorrow with a court order.
Yo. Yep, that's where we're going with this. They're not piano players' hands, they're knife-throwing hands.
This happens to be my pen, gentlemen.
Muscle memory.
Hello, Father.
Well, a great musician, eh?
Okay.
And how's the piano playing?
Well, since my accident, I haven't been able to play.
Huh?
But I thought you might have a little understanding. Sympathy.
Sympathy?
Oh, all right, Father, all right. I don't want your money.
That's good, because you won't get a franc. And that actress you married, why don't you let her help you now? But she could supplement her earnings.
Oh, my God.
Stop it! No!
To be near you like this is more happiness than I've ever known.
Oh, it's the real.
Dr. Gogol, I asked you to come here to talk about Stephen. And you must tell me the truth. Will he ever be able to play again? I mean, as he used to play?
Your thoughts are only for him.
Yeah, her husband.
Is there no room in your heart? Even pity for a man who has never known the love of a woman, but who has worshipped you since the day he first walked by that absurd little theater.
Dr. Gogol,
Read
please.
the room,
I
man.
can't be silent any longer.
And since you say it's Stephen, I feel deeper friendship for you than for anyone, but I can give you nothing else in return. Even if I didn't love him, there's something about you that
Repulses you.
frightens me. Oh, thank you for trying to understand.
Does he really?
Oh, so it's you again now. How many times am I to send you away?
I gotta see the doctor, I'll get fired. Napoleon brandy.
Cognac? Oh, I like cognac.
What did he do with it?
Well, you said it had no head. Well, I looked at the head and there ain't no marks on the neck.
How strong was that brandy? She just took a swig, just now.
When did you look at the head?
Yeah,
I look at it every
she still thinks he's
day.
talking about the statue.
He makes me brush it
Where does he keep it?
upstairs in his drawing room, just like it was alive. Plays music to it every night.
He plays music to it every night.
Every night.
Well, I gotta see this. Sorry, I gotta see the whole thing.
Wait a minute, you can't go up there. I can't do this. What you doing?
Madam Orlac.
You can't go in there.
What is she doing in there?
Professor.
Oh.
Monsieur Professor.
I didn't know there was anything going on between you and Madame Orlac. Get out of here. I'll go. I got a business proposition. I got a proposition to offer you. Get out of here! I'll go.
Yeah, he thought it was the real person.
Will I be able to walk after?
Yes.
That is a doll.
Then
Oh, I guess
I'm
not.
not afraid.
It looks like a doll from a faraway shot.
I must see him, I must. What have you done to me? I've just come back from Géron. I've seen Dr. Marbeau. He told me that my hands were crushed beyond saving, and that these aren't mine. Well, whose hands are these?
What's wrong with them? 10 fingers, every nerve, every muscle works perfectly.
What's wrong with them? They have a life of their own. Watch! And that's not the worst. They want to... And today they tried to kill my father.
Now, my friend, I understand your case. And I think I can help you. After the shock of the wreck came a second shock. You could no longer play. As a result, your disturbed mind was ready for any phobia.
But the knives, the wish to...
Your case is one of arrested wish fulfillment. Perhaps, as a little child, some playmate threw a knife cleverly. You wished you could do it like him. Now, that wish was not fulfilled. It festered deep in your subconscious. If you could bring that forgotten memory, whatever it is, into consciousness...
Okay, so he's just gaslighting him right now.
You would be cured instantly.
You told him the truth?
Oh, I told him a lot of nonsense I don't believe myself. I didn't dare to tell him his hands are those of a murderer. That would probably drive him...
Yeah.
What's happened? Where is he?
I sent him home. I think if he follows my advice...
What advice?
To go away, bury himself in the country. It's absolutely necessary for his cure that he go alone.
But...
I did what I could for him. I failed. His life is ruined already. Yvonne, get away from him before he ruins your life as well.
Okay.
Now I understand. Liar! Hypocrite! You disgust me!
What is he gonna do to this girl? He's not in his right mind right now. He's not in a good position to be performing surgery.
Liar! Hypocrite! You disgust me!
They are laughing at you in there. Go back. Nothing matters to you but one thing. Yvonne. Yvonne. Power of suggestion. See how easy it is? Already working. Do it. And then she'll be helpless.
Extra! Read all about it! Rich Jewel murdered! Extra! Read all about it! Rich Jewel murdered!
Did he actually do it?
Murdered! Extra!
Yes, Monsieur Stephen. He grabbed a knife from the counter. He threw it at his father, and then he ran out.
I mean, he threw it past him, into the window.
Why should Stephen Orlac want to kill his father?
They were arguing about money, monsieur.
But he didn't kill him, so what the hell happened? Oh, I see, he did it. Gorgon did it, right? That's his name, right? Gorgon, whatever the hell his name is.
Was it you who telephoned me to come here?
Yes,
You said you'd tell me the truth about my hands.
they throw knives. I have no hands. Yours. They were mine once.
Wait, what the fuck?
He lied.
And so, when you knifed your father in the back last night, you killed him.
No. I threw a knife at him yesterday, but
I see, he's more gaslighting.
last night, No,
You remember?
since I left Dr. Gurgle, I can't remember anything.
Pick it up.
This is the doctor now, because that other guy is dead.
Who are you?
Rollo.
the guillotine. But that Gogol, he put it back. Here.
Is this right? Is that actually... Is that actually Rollo?
Stephen!
It was Rollo's hands.
What is it? What's the matter, darling?
I'd murdered my stepfather. You remember Rollo? They cut off his head. But Gogol put it back on. It was Rollo who told me that I did it.
Oh, Stephen, my darling. You're not well.
That wasn't Rollo, was it? It was actually... I mean, this is kind of... We're kind of getting into more outlandish science territory, so it's not so far-fetched to think that he could reattach a head.
So you don't believe that these are Rollo's hands? All right, then. I'll prove it. But you watch how they can throw a knife.
Go. That's what it is. He's trying to drive you mad. Oh, pardon, madame. These men insist. They say they're from the police. Police?
Yes.
In the name of the law, I arrest you for the murder of your father.
Tell her how my father was
Stabbed with a knife. Oh, throwing knives seems to be a hobby of yours.
Oh, no, please.
Oh, it's no use, darling. All right, officer.
Did he actually kill his dad? Was that actually Rollo he met with, or was that Golgo disguised?
The usual thing. If it's that man again, I'll show him. How did you get out? Now upstairs, quickly, where you belong. Right when the doctor comes and finds you.
I know to see Dr. Gogo. Nobody answered at the clinic.
Ah! It talked!
Yeah, please, I'm not very nice. Oh, it's coming.
Oh, dear.
Oh, this poor woman.
He went out for a little walk.
Who went out for a little walk?
The wax statue, it came to life, I tell
They
you.
often come back to life and go out for a little walk.
Now you come for a little walk with us.
Yes?
I know a doctor wants to have a word with
Well,
you.
I never...
Oh, there it is. Less than 10 minutes left, so how's this gonna play out? Ah! That was him. I thought so.
That fool!
Well. Oh, damn.
Follow suggestion!
Those questions are answered. I was worried for how little time there was left that they were just going to be leaving up to mystery. Played the statue, but the statue's right there, broken in pieces, so how's that going to work out? Okay, now it is an actual human statue, but she's standing in a different position.
He thinks he murdered his father. When it's I who killed him. She come here now. Flesh and blood, not wax like you. And he shall be shut up in the house where they keep the mad. He shall be shut up when it's I who am mad. And now, I shall pray to you for the last time. Now you don't understand. These are Rollo's fingers, Rollo's hands. It was Rollo who told me that Gogol put it back for him. He took off his hands and put them onto my arms. Look!
Fingerprints on the knife. The prints of Rollo. And this man's prints. They are all the same.
Say, you're in a bad railroad wreck, is that right? Chief, I don't like the marks in this guy's hands. You sent Rollo's body to Dr. Gogol, and I've been trying to find out for months what he did with it. Never mind about his head, but I believe this hand stuff is true.
You say you saw Rollo tonight? Yes, and he's got his head fixed up in a sort of steel and leather brace.
Rollo's got his head back. Olag's got Rollo's hands. And what has Dr. Gogol got?
Dr. Gogol is 100% crazy. He tried to strangle me the other night. You know why, don't you? I found a woman in his house. Now do you catch on?
Monsieur
No,
Regan.
wait a second.
Strangle you? He kicked you out of his house.
Monsieur Regan, we look into this immediately. Order my car.
He's got a mirror. He's got a mirror. Mirror! Well.
There's blood blood on your cheek, Galatea. So it seems that wax can bleed.
Is he playing with her, or is he... There we are, okay.
Galatea! I am Pygmalion! You wore wax, but you came to life in my arms.
He's insane.
Speak! You speak to me. My love has made you live. Galatea, why are you afraid of me? I love you.
Is he gonna see the statue? What'd you do with the statue?
Yes. Yes, I'm Galatea. But let me go now, please. I promise to come back.
You are lying. No, but I love you. Each man knows the thing he loves. Each man knows the thing he loves.
My one! Oh, it's wax. And I thought I had a front page murder.
Help!
Oh my god, this guy.
It's locked. Break it open.
And so I find a thing to do.
Oh my
Hold
god.
her hand.
Knife throwing. There we are.
Yvonne, are you all right?
Oh, Stephen.
My darling.
And a pretty anticlimactic ending there. Okay, so that was Mad Love, and I like that pretty much. Pretty good. I like that pretty good. That seems to be kind of a common thing with these older movies. It's like it could have gone on a little bit longer after they save her, but that's just a nitpick. Other than that, I really liked it. The guy for I forget his name again. The doctor, he's a pretty good actor. I think that's all I have to say about it for now. So, see you next time for Tarzan.